Jamieson won't have any trouble with the distance and doesn't have any trouble whatsoever with the accuracy. 4 goals.
On centre wing.
The most frustrating element of the Crows' performances in their first season had been slow starts. It was addressed by the match committee several times seriously, but never more than for the Princes Park game. The media had centred on the problem, and the message was very clear that a stronger, less timid approach would be adopted against the Blues.
Well, a huge pack of players finally socked away by McIntyre. Klug, a quick kick into the forward pocket, the ball drops. Verbeek should get there first. Madden does the shepherding. Verbeek still trying to pick the ball up. Finally scoops it out to Madden. Could have almost been a throw, and was, says the umpire. Bernie?
There was a terrible shepherding that by Lennox.
That's exactly. I thought the bad shepherd was actually by Justin Madden. Because there were 3 players there, 3 Carlton players against 1 Adelaide Crows
We
player.
should never have got anywhere near it.
Well, I agree. I agree. They just didn't work hard enough to put that shepherd on.
Lip tack in towards the forward pocket. Mark to Klug. Klug plays on and kicks a goal. Great kick, Johnny Klug.
Kernahan D. Kicks in. And Murphy at the back. We believe Murphy may have had his number taken earlier in the quarter.
He certainly did have his number taken at the start of the match, and so should a few more. It was a very clumsy opening, one hopefully that was not orchestrated exactly as it was executed. As usual, Adelaide's defence was sound. Scott Lee had an outstanding season, playing all the games. And a latecomer to the Crows lineup, David Brown, was gradually making an impact.
He's gone for the hand pass over to McIntyre. And the Crows get clear. Micken, second kick for the quarter. Oh, Klug, put the body in front, and you must play in front today. The Johnny Platten look-alike. Brown, 20 metres from goal for the Crows force, and gets it. Alvin gets clear.
Lee's maiden defence, Sean Tasker, was settling down to becoming a very reliable defender. And many of the Crows' attacks started right here.
Madden's kick to centre-half forward, no mark taken. Ball slips through the back. Cavion and Maynard, gathered by Smart. Murphy pulled, but he gets his kick away. Chance for Tregenza, tackled by Gleeson, but good running by Smart. Handball in towards the centre. Lip tack, short McIntyre. Klug. There's no one home. This may roll through. It does. Good goal, Klug.
His second. David Kernahan kicks in.
And he goes basically up the centre of the ground, but a good mark taken there by Maynard. He's about 70 metres from goal. Jarman kicks it well within scoring distance now. Adelaide mark taken by Jamieson. It was a good one.
It was usually a reliable kick, but
Andrew Jarman was again best with Rod Maynard right behind him. But the bad news was both Murphy and Klug got gains for striking.
Directly in front.
But the win made it all seem worthwhile.
Straight through.
Filkey goes through solidly.
Paul McDermott on Kernahan. Tough stuff there. McDermott saying that he should get a free kick. It's a 50-metre penalty.
50 metres, yes.
Kernahan had to go up McDermott initially because of that very strong tackle on Bond.
Watch it again in replay, Bernie.
And yes, initially Kernahan came in. That was good, tough stuff by McDermott on that tackle on Bond.
He hit me first, so I was just squaring the ledger, that's all. It cost us 50 and nearly cost us a goal. So Mrs. Kernahan was most upset that she just thought the 2 boys were fighting and there was some problem between us all, but it was all a bit of fun.
What do you value the breeze?
With the final still a reality for the Crows, the next 2 games at home forced the fans out in their thousands. The breeze was to make the day very difficult for both sides, but the score proved the visitors handled the conditions better than the Crows.
Well, I think it was a bit loose on conditions like this, Robbo. I wouldn't think so, no, but he's paid it. And what they've got to do now, of course, we should see it again. Would you pay it? Oh, no, actually, that's a better effort than I thought.
Jamieson for his first from...
Rod Jamieson got them started and finished with 6. Scotty Hodges had made the press the previous week. He was undecided about his future with the Crows, but the Adelaide board enforced his contract and he responded well.
Over the past couple of weeks, he was out with the flu. Then, as we look at it in replay, we learned of the disenchantment he had with the club. Roscoe, what would you have done in those circumstances?
Well, harshly, in my situation, I wouldn't have played him because I don't think he can do that. And but the selectors are obviously under pressure.
Well,
together with Rod Jamieson, they provided an avenue to goal all day.
Jim West is one of probably 7 or 8 Swans that would know this ground reasonably well, and Maynard and Micken combining on the outer side. They're out of trouble once again. And a good mark taken by Hodges. Kick coming from Bickley. Hodges way down on the wing. Looks for and finds Jamison. Just over 8 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Quarter that so far
Young Matthew licked that gold. Who says luck doesn't help?
And they continue to dominate. Tregenza waits down, then stabs goalwards. In towards the square he goes. 3 Swans players there. Hodges did well. It's going to wobble through, is it? That is Rod Jamison again. Dale Lewis, very skillful young player, but Jarman, look at him swoop on it and get it out to Lee. Off to Tregenza. Away they go again. Towards the half-forward line. Oh, what a fly by Matthew Lipton.
Exciting player, isn't he? But Jarman's ability to slide onto the football like that and have clean possession, not fumble once, then get it off again whilst he's on the ground, set that up beautifully. And they'll always have the runners out wide, like Tregenza and co, to deliver up forward.
Liptak going for his second. Kicking from 48 metres. Drop punt looks pretty good, just drifting away. And one behind. No! Now, how could you work that out? Maynard
Again and again, the defence returned the opposition's attacks with pace to give the forwards a one-out contest.
Probably gave away a metre or so, but Smart is on his own at half-back and runs to the wing. Beautiful kick. Brown running up to 50 metres. Brown's left foot kick into the pocket.
Peter McIntyre finished with 4 and another good display in the forward zone.
A little arrogant too, aren't they? The Crows with their play. McIntyre's shot from an impossible angle. It's a goal. But the mark is taken by Lee. Sums it up pretty quickly as he came to ground, gave it to Filkey. In turn to Tasker. In turn to Maynard. Oh, Tregenza just could have done the hamstring easily then, but Tasker's run on beautifully from half-back, and he's kicked a goal. Great football by Sean Tasker. With under 7 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Smart was the big fly. Waiting at the back was McDermott. Now he's got his vice-captain running with him. Into Maynard. Back to McGuinness. This is wonderful football. Tony McGuinness floats it through for another one. It doesn't come any better than that.
No, it doesn't come any better than that. And the Crows win at half-time with a 21-point break. Last term was sensational. But the Crows had blown so many chances in front of goal with poor kicking, they were in a lot of trouble.
Over the centre, and Maynard takes the mark on the outer side. Sweeps it on for Tasker, who's run on down. Sean Tasker with the left foot is high. In towards the pocket region. Hodges! What a mark! Grant Filkey's away. Higgins can't get a clear run at him. Kicks in towards half forward. Jamison is there. Couldn't take it. Tui bottles it up. You want to be careful, Bernard. You've lost it. Here's Jamison. He's kicked it. Jamison has booted 6. Last 38 seconds and counting down. Sydney have it within 10 metres of their scoring zone. Can someone do something? There's a free kick to Sydney. It's going to be a free kick.
Over the shoulder.
It'll come back. Gee, there's quiet. 27 seconds remaining. They won't be quiet now.
Mitchell got the free kick over the shoulder.
Barry Mitchell. People leaving. This is going to be a very important kick for you, my boy. Mitchell, to the boos of the crowd, has put it straight through the middle, and Sydney have hit back and hit the lead. Barry Mitchell has booted 2. And that is going to be the ball game.
The finals and the top part of the finals, and up until about, well, probably the Sydney game here, we had every chance of making it. Unfortunately, form and injuries and some other incidentals, we fell by the wayside a little bit. And I think it's probably more that the year had been so long and hard. I mean, I only got back in December, but the guys have been going since early October, and it's such hard work, you know, both on and off the ground, and there was so much pressure both on and off the ground. I think we just probably fell away a little bit late in the year, which is probably to be expected. But at the start of the year, when some of the guys were talking about winning 4 or 5 games, I mean, maybe perhaps they just don't understand anything about the game, because to play at home, and we knew the crowds were going to be huge, and from the state games in the past, we know how much the guys lift. Well, we're always going to be very hard to beat here against any side. It's just a matter of picking up 2 or 3 along the way in Melbourne, and we happened to do that. So 10 and 12, 10 wins, 12 losses is probably not a bad year, but we would like to have been the other way round.
What'll the champ do? He wants to
The next game was at Football Park, and the Bombers hit Adelaide, still trying to find some late-season consistency. But Football Park is no place for that.
So Micken to get the free kick.
Injuries were now a major issue with the Crows, and they were to lose Mark Bickley, Matthew Liptak and David Brown, in addition to the long list of convalescing Crows. The president, Bruce Linder, was in great touch. He led the goal scorers with 5 on the day.
off the ground by Chris
Backman Nigel Smart had developed into one of the AFL's most respected defenders. His pace and timing are immaculate.
That at school, Don. Here's Smart, who runs too far and gets away with it. Hodges. Well, he hasn't kicked a goal, but it's been his best effort so far this season for winning the football. Long kick, beautiful kick to Jamison. What a great kick.
That was a magnificent kick. Nearly 60-odd metres out in front.
Micken off one leg and just kicks it high in the air. Hodges underneath it. Confident take with his hands, long way out. Again a thumping kick to full forward. Wren back there, punched away by Somerville. Kransberg let it drop in a hurry. Oh, lovely take by Hocking, but ran into a couple of brick walls. McIntyre round the body and kicks a goal.
The Crows trailed at half-time by 19 points, but slammed through 8-6 in the third term. They were forced to finish the game with only 17 fit men, but held on by 27 points.
Now Micken, good kick to the goal square. Madden, McIntyre left foot, will this go through? Yes, Hodges a goal.
Jamison is loose. Lindner is breaking. Jamison puts it out in front. Can Lindner reach it? Yes, he can. Wow.
He's got Cookie if he wants to go on with it. He's got his back to goal.
What about that diving effort from Lindner?
Sensational.
Like Alan Border at slip.
And here he is. He launches himself. Oh, terrific stuff.
Will he kick his third?
He has.
Scores a level at the park. Hodges, who may be the hero tonight. Very high and long. Wren sets himself. Brown. Hocking. Quick give to McIntyre. Back to Wren. Clever. Brown, they're trying to get it out. Brown with a little one. Jamison's give to Jarman to kick the goal in front.
Now the worm has turned. What great mark by Micken.
Not easy when you've got Madden and Somerville and they're both closing on you.
No, it was a great effort. Micken, for the first 3 seasons, the Bears skipper, and he used the ball so well. Jamison, a crowd favourite. Goes in short. Maynard.
Those signs don't look good.
It's coming unglued for the Bombers at the present time. And this will be their 5th goal of the term. Maynard, a goal-kicking defender if you don't mind. It's jumping at Football Park. Harvey goes down. Maynard to Brown. Jarman unloads for a long kick. Izzard goes back. Great mark in front. Lindner.
Playing inspired football, chock full of confidence. And
Linder completed an exceptional quarter of football, keeping the Crows in the finals race.
This will be the 8th of the term, Don.
And when he's good, he is very good, Bruce Linder.
Generally a big game player too. Directly in front, 35 metres out. It's another one.
One of the real highlights of the year was actually the game that I missed out on when we played Essendon out here. And at half-time, we were probably 4 or 5 goals down and just didn't look like winning the game. And, you know, things were a bit quiet in the rooms and, you know, Graham said a few words and I was, you know, pretty pumped up and I had a couple of words as well. And the guys went out and I reckon that third quarter was probably the best quarter of footy I've seen all year. And I had young Bickley and Liptak sitting on the bench with me. They were both injured and couldn't play either. And the 3 of us were just going berserk and really egging the guys on, and it was a great performance, a real gutsy effort, you know, and the best I've seen for a very long time.
The trendsetters for 1991, the West Coast Eagles, flew into Adelaide, confident they could overcome the local fans and the dreaded Football Park hoodoo.
And Matera at centre field. Low trajectory kick, understandable in view of the conditions. Oh! There was a mark to stop
Mark Micken had led the rucks for the best part of the year, and as usual gave the running players the first use of the ball.
Wiedemann does the shepherding, keeps Lamb at bay and does well. Centering kick, beautifully delivered, Jamison.
He could probably get the distance.
Well, look at that. He's got the distance. It's a goal. Great kick.
McDermott gets it away. Tasker over the top. Here's Hart. The Crows coming back strongly in the last 5 minutes, having a good patch. Down towards Hodges. Still he goes, Hodges. 40 metres out. Bacon goal square. Bolts this one through.
Langdon in front. Maynard over the top. Good mark.
Doesn't mind running down the ground, this fellow.
Yes, he's come down to kick a few goals. Maynard, 55 out. Breeze behind him.
The Crows trailed by 11 points at three-quarter time, but the wind was playing havoc with the majority of the score being kicked at the southern end of the ground, as the skipper shows.
Over the top. McDermott, 50 metres out. A question of accuracy, and this one has got it.
Tregenza runs off it. Klug. McGuinness. 25-metre hand pass. Now comes back to Tregenza. Another hand pass. This time to Jarman. Turns around, kicks, and goes!
Lost it then, though. Lamb, Kemp in trouble. Hart at close quarters. McGuinness. The Crows go forward again. Jarman is down there. Clever mark behind. Well, the 87 McGarry medalist putting on a clinic in that area at the present time. To McDermott, long bomb goal.
Klug. Look for the hand pass. Big Wren. Wisely leaves it for McDermott, the skipper. Onto his left foot. Great kick. Oh! 3 goals to McDermott.
In goes Pike. Hocking swoops. Keeps it in front. Waters. Cannons into him. Jarman stands in the tackle. Gets it across to Hodges. Now Micken. Micken to Klug. Easy as you like, another one. Knocked on by Matera. In goes Maynard. He slung. Waters approaches the ball. Missed it. Tregenza has a chance. Quick hands. Gets it up to Hocking. He was stripped by Waters and will get the free. Eddie Hocking does this so often. Runs around Waters. Good looking kick. It's a goal.
He plays on now. Crows. Sensing red.
The week prior, young Sean Wren had made his debut against the Sydney Swans. Rarely has a big man made such an impact so quickly.
His first goal. It's coming around, and there's a goal.
I really believe we were one of the fittest sides, if not the fittest side in the competition. We rarely ran out of legs through games. We always ran them out well and seemed to recover very well the next day. I think the main difference was that we concentrated fairly heavily on weights, but that's a 2-3 year program. I think you don't get the strength and the body size, in 3 or 4 months. And hopefully, as the West Coast Eagles have, we'll progress next year and the year after. We'll be stronger and bigger and can match them physically as well as in the aerobic sort of area.
Nearly a mark to Eppleton from
the Crows still had a silly chance of making the finals, but they would have to win in Melbourne against the Bulldogs. The Crows vice-captain, Tony McGuinness, was to return to the scene he has stored so many memories away at, Western Oval. Again, it would be an emotional day for him, as the crowd were far less emotional and supportive than his South Australian fans. Wayne Wiedemann was back in business and played his heart out for the Adelaide side. But the day was to go against the Crows and finish for certain a dream of playing in the finals in their first season in the AFL.
That was a good decision.
There was difficult conditions at Western Oval, and the Crows managed single goal scorers only. More injuries followed. McDermott, a hamstring, and 2 reports.
McDermott could touch it on the ground again and run inside 50. Do it again. There's no one there. Chance for Jarman. Unselfishly McGuinness. And McGuinness is about 25
McGuinness was best for the Crows against his former club, the second time for the season. But Nigel Smart created the stink of the day with his report, which coloured what was a great day for him. The Crows went down by 24 points in a dreadful day of football, and Nigel Smart got 3 games from the AFL Tribunal.
There was nothing wrong with the bump, but I just have a feeling the elbow may well have come up.
But at the end of the game, a lot of the members in that type of thing come up and said hello and that. So, I mean, footy's an emotional sort of game, and you know, a few people get carried on every now and then, but it was great to be back there, that's for sure.
Tonight, the Saints a terrific start, 3-1 to nothing.
The Saints' visit to Adelaide, the second for the year, had great purpose. They were fourth on the premiership table and had a finals campaign looming, their first in many, many years.
That's Jamison, this time getting away from Grant Gerard. The drop punt, it's floating back, and that's a goal.
Greg, well played by Jarman to smother it. Harvey, Burke, Filkey, high left footer. Jamison, Grant against him, Tregenza, caught. Filkey sits, waits, gets some space, kicks it to full forward. Kluge's target, and he is a good player. There's no question about that. From 45 metres out, drop punt. It's a good kick. It's a goal. Lockett on the lead.
The plugger Tony Lockett was out for his century in Adelaide, but the Adelaide defence made him earn it every time.
To Lee. They should rebound strongly here, the Crows. Lee's kick to Klug. He's still getting touches. Swings it wide to Filkey. Loose man set up. Should go over the top to Brown. He does now. Jamison provides a lead. He kicks it towards him and he takes a super mark.
That was a great mark.
Yes, well, on the replay there, we see a fair hip and shoulder bump on Grant, puts him out of position.
Jamison, good kick, super kick, wonderful goal. Kicks back to the space, but the Crows should take it, they don't. No free kick, play on, now Pays. Lee ran for him, uses Pays quite cleverly, should kick it to McGuinness, and does at half-back.
There's McGuinness having an outstanding game. He did it well then to get out of trouble.
The Crows' vice-captain was outstanding, and so was this man, Wayne Wiedemann. The Crows' best two for the day. Wiedemann's long penetrating kick gave Jamison another goal.
Oh, here's Jamison, he's loose, he's a long kick. 45 metres, an open goal coming up. Goal to Jamison, great play.
So the Saints doing it pretty well. Adelaide have had a couple of sniffs at them, but they've bounced back.
Well, Sean Tasker has gone wide to Maynard. He's created the loose man. Wiedemann's had a good quarter. Wiedemann to half forward. Here's that great contest. Jamison, terrific play to get in front and tap it on to Klug. Now the tackle, and too high, the umpire said. Klug, there's some great battles going on. Klug to the pocket. No mark, it hits the deck. Here's McGuinness on the right foot, up in front of goal. It'll be a mark. Goal. Kicked by Bickley. So the Crows fight back. Good play, Tony McGuinness.
Ducked away, here's Hocking. With pace but run down. McGuinness in a perfect position for him. He's kicked to the goal square. Over the top. Grant gets back. Usually cool and reliable and skillful, and he's all those things at that time. Missed by Burke. Klug. Shrugs a tackle, little left footer, very, very good to McIntyre. He's a touch of class, Klug.
Is he ever?
Kick from 40 metres. Drop punt, kicks it all right, kicks it beautifully in the end for goal.
Over the back of the pack is Russell Morris. He'll take it to the line. No, he keeps it in, and he might have been dangerous, that. They get away with
it. The Football Club kept up the pressure with some fantastic tackling.
Here's a chance for McIntyre again, hooking it up in front of goal. One-on-one contest. Oh, Mark Jamison. Great Mark Jamison. He will kick for goal number 4. What a contest. He's getting on top of Grant. Well, he's experienced player, Russell Morris, too. 3 points the margin.
Vidovic and Wren. Wiedemann. Jarman tried it off the ground, couldn't manage it. Oh, his handball was clever to Brown. Half forward, missed by the Saints. Rowe, who should kick a goal, drop punt, and does. Crows in front.
Goes outside to Nathan Burke. This is Vidovic again, looking for Burke. He actually threw that in the finish, so it will be a free kick. Going the way of the Crows, will go to Jamison.
Yes, well, Nathan Burke isn't talented enough to, Vidovic isn't talented enough to sidestep players, and he should really be just playing the basics, getting the ball quickly down the forward line.
Jamison to half forward, Winmar the flyer. Wren Cleverly done. Which way will it bounce? Oh, bounces the way of Micken. Micken over the top. Here's Bartlett with a chance. An open goal. Bartlett kicks for his second and puts it through.
Micken. Bickley couldn't get to it. Neither could McAdam. Filkey, who's had a fairly quiet match for him, normally gets the possessions. The kick by Pays, Jamison and Grant. Jamison at last gets away from him and goes in to kick his 5th goal.
I mean, I was relatively happy with the year. I mean, you know, I try and set myself fairly high standards, and if you do that, I guess you've always got a chance of keeping yourself up there. The tagging side of it, well, it's been happening now for 6 years, so I had a lot of trouble with it in the first year, but from now on then you sort of try and play smart and play clever and try and just break them whichever way you can. So I try and train very hard and make sure that I've got plenty of run in my legs and just try and run them off, really.
McGuinness now.
With little else but pride at stake and the hope of a reasonable rest over the summer and a more comfortable summer training, the Crows' final game was North Melbourne at home. The fans refused to desert their Crows. Seems they can't get enough, and David Brown was happy to oblige.
4 players went in hard there. Jarman on the left foot to the half-forward line. Here's Micken looking for the hand pass over the top to Liptak. Will it sit for him? He tries to get in the hand pass to Tregenza. Klug, Cleverly. Liptak again. McGuinness. Now it's Murphy. Oh, he threads it through the eye of the needle. Great goal.
What a terrific kick, Pete.
Across it comes to Wiedemann, who goes in short. Jarman coming into the game now. Patterson through midfield, inside the attacking 50, runs free behind. Who's got the pace? Wren's coming across. He's certainly taking the giant strides. He's on his knees. Well
Big
done,
Sean Wren did continue to make giant strides. He was best for the day.
Gets it to German, or German's kicked it straight to Filkey. Now he's got McDermott running for him. The hand pass over the top. Chris McDermott, fine player. Back to Filkey. Filkey, the long kick to the pocket. Wren sets himself in front. All the bounce beats all the players. Michael Martin's there against Jamison. Martin goes to ground, but Jamison will end up with this ball. Gets in a quick hand pass. Murphy to Wren. Oh, cleverly done by Wren. Brown again. Stabs it at goal. It's another one to the Crows. To the half-forward line, Ramiro right underneath it. Maynard back with the flight. Good play by Maynard to Chris McDermott. McDermott a bounce. Now he's looking for the short one out wide. Beautiful pass. And he's found his man in Liptak. Tregenza receives. Tregenza. Oh, good mark. Jamison, a very promising forward.
He's got a fine lead, Pete, hasn't he? Timed his run very well and a fine pair of hands.
And one good thing about Rodney Jamison too, Ross, not only can he mark, he is a magnificent kick. Now, I hope I haven't mozzed him. Normally when you give a bloke a rap, they put it out of bounds, but normally a great kick. Oh, he floats it and sneaks it through for his 3rd.
Wiedemann in the bright sunshine, long towards half-forward. Fisted away by Crocker, but directly to Filkey, who kicks for space. Not a bad kick, that one. Lee on the forward line, just inside the attacking 50, pulls it back. Murphy, almost. It runs free off the ground. Brown too late, I fancy, or is it a goal? It's a goal.
Barely.
It was the Crows' highest score for the season, 180 points. And David Brown managed 4. His lookalike, Andrew Pays, found the goal on this occasion.
There with a hand pass. Brown again on the left foot in a goal. Beautiful kick. Or was it Pays? It might have been Pays.
Kicks down towards right half-forward. Up the ground, McCarthy. Thought about the hand pass and probably should have. McDermott did well. Then McCarthy again. Rock. Hasn't seen much of the ball so far. Bickley, well done. Tasker chips it out wide. Pays has got it.
Yes, the two lookalikes together there, Pays and Brown. Commentator's nightmare, those two. Oh, look at that mark. He is a promising player, Wren.
He set himself nice in that, Pete, didn't he?
Well, he's only a young kid too, and look at that kick. Beautiful pass. Filkey having a great day. The short one is on. Oh, look at the mark.
Will take a good kick from here. Has the bounce, centering kick. Carey, McCarthy is there too. McCarthy was the man who got a hand to it. Now Carey, I think it may have been intended for him initially. Pay slaps it out. Down goes Ramiro. Was he taken high? No, holding the ball. Jarman wants to go. Gets it to McDermott, and away it comes to Maynard.
Yes, excellent defensive play that by the Crows. Well smothered there by Liptak. Could have bounced anywhere. All the passes on the Klug. This is beautiful team play by Adelaide. Klug, a very good thinking player, brings it back in front.
The Crows were mean in defence and accurate going forward. Jamison again. He kicked 8 for the day.
Metres, and I don't think there'll be any doubt about the distance. Look at that beautiful kick. Goal. Couple of bounces. Michael Martin kicks it wide. He's looking there for Carey. Couldn't get there. Maynard beats him to it. Oh, here's the danger man again, Filkey. What a day he's having. So is Klug. Klug getting right on top of him fairly. Oh, look at this. Loose men everywhere. McDermott, another loose man, Jarman. Jarman will casually stroll in the goal, stab it in the goal, and another one to the Adelaide Crows.
This is Wiedemann. Maynard. Maynard, a probing kick. Jamison from behind. Allison tried to pluck it out of midair. Jarman to Liptak, 35 metres out, pulls it back. Lee in best position.
No, your eyes aren't deluding you. Scotty Lee had a holiday from defence and arrogantly booted 4 goals.
They're killing on those two. Up towards full forward. Oh, no mark. This will be danger again. Liptak turns around. Is this another one? Yes, it is. Klug has been outstanding. When he goes to Wiedemann, he comes straight through the pack. He loves it tough, Wiedemann. The chip passes on. Filkey again, receiving from Jarman. A pass out wide, Jamison in front. Oh, what a good mark under extreme pressure.
Yes. Goes out wide with a kick. Crocker has it knocked away by Klug, who then proceeds to give it away to Martin. Confronted by Filkey. Ambitious man to try and go by Filkey. That could be holding the ball. Yes, he bounced it.
At 50, I think.
In the act of kicking. There goes Filkey down towards half forward. Scholl bounces off his chest. This is Liptak. Cleverly into the path of Jamison. Goal number 8. Look out! The North Melbourne players flew. Wren couldn't control it. Slapped out eventually. Bickley over the ball. Cleverly. Tregenza, the speedsters away. Runs through centre. Kicks towards half forward. Jamison again. No, he's trying to centre, and what a good kick it was.
Beautiful kick, wasn't it?
Terrific.
Away they go. This is Liptak. This is beautiful football, this. Oh, Crocker kicks it away. It might end up with Klug here. No, Michael Martin was in after it. Oh, still a chance.
Bickley didn't like fellow defender Scotty Lee to have too much of the limelight and chipped in, but just one for himself.
Good news that for Adelaide is that I think they were restricted to 10 men. North couldn't get up and win this from here. This is Liptak. Away to Klug, who centres the ball. Terrific kick. Jarman can go in and kick a goal. 45 metres out. He doesn't normally miss. He hasn't missed this one. Official attendance today, 36,225. See, they have supported their Crows this season. Oh, superbly done there. Knocked on, and the goal results to Klug after the good work from Filkey.
A 73-point win. What a great way to finish a very acceptable entry into the land's toughest football competition, the AFL.
We couldn't be unhappy with the way the team's progressed in such a short time, with the way the players, especially some of the young players, have just adapted to the competition, and just with the general improvement of the club from October last year to September this year has been fantastic. And it's just important now that we build on that. We don't drop back next year, and we don't stabilise. We must improve next year and make the finals next year, I think.
Support the Camry Crows. Support the team that supports our team.